The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, DA. Looking now at some numbers for Trae Young.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Dimes, Okoro out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Garland. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jones in at the center position. And now, as the regular season wraps up, everybody's eyes are turning to the playoffs. And, Steve, the drama that's sure to come.
Kevin, the last game of the season can be a strange one. 1 foot in the postseason for some teams, 1 foot in the offseason for others. That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
Outside, Lamb shoots from the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Garland. Off target with his 3. Outside, Lamb. Young outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Stretching the floor like few can, you have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Garland with it. Young's there. Garland with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Young with no one around. Offline with his 3. Here's Sullivan. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Young, following the score by Cleveland. Hunter dishes to Young. The 3 ball. Drains the 3-pointer. Young's got his second basket of the night.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Here's Love, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Young taking his time here. Outside, Lamb. Hunter kicks to Lamb. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook, old school rebounding.
Okoro shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And he recovers it. Offensive rebound.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
To the inside, and stolen by Love. To the paint, there's Garland. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Garland's got his second bucket.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Outside, Lamb. Here's Young. Good work there as it goes. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Inside. Here's Dimes, covered by Lamb. Okoro wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Hawks.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Young. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 10 points in the game.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Bounce pass Collins. Jones kicks to Young. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 12.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
Now here's Drummond. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, GA, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
And both free throws good for Drummond. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Oh, that's blocked. Up against Jones. Love the pass to Sullivan. Over Hunter. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Okongwu's checked in for Jones. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Hawks. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for the Hawks, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
All the talk around them now is already about what's going to take place in the offseason. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? I'd be surprised if they don't have a much different look next year.
And here is Lamb. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle, Collins. Good D from Love.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
He gets that one.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now, here's Hunter. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in. Passes to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Hunter with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he gets it to go. Young's got 17 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Huerter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Collins looking around. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Nance. Fast break. Here we go. A nice shot by Okoro.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Huerter. Hunter with it. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Just 4 to shoot. Will it go? And he hits the jumper for 2. Here's Dimes. He's got 14. Launches it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
The Hawks trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count that one.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McConnell passes to Herter. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Cleveland leading by 12. Back to Thompson. The feed to Nance. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Hawks shooting to start out this game about 43%. Now here's McConnell, defended by Sexton. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. McGee's checked in.
JaVale McGee.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Nance. Thompson outside. Passes it to Sullivan. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail by 14. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. The putback, Okongwu. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Sullivan. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Herter, no good. Cleveland leading by 15. McGee, the pass to Sullivan. Back to McGee. Thompson right side. Over Okongwu. The shot by Thompson, no good. Now Reddish. Pass to McConnell. Over Sexton. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 6 points.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The Hawks trail by 13. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. You've got Nance. Dimes is out there with Colin Sexton. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Thompson in at the 4-man position. And Labissiere gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Sexton for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's McConnell following the basket by Colin Sexton. Stolen by McGee. Here's Sullivan, and the layup's good off the glass. Dimes got 22 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Reddish. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Took him no time at all on that one. 25 points for Dimes.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
McConnell passes to Reddish. Can't hit that one. Nance with some nice D.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
So for the Hawks, Jones checked in for Okongwu, and it's Lamb in there for Kevin Huerter. Then for the Cavaliers, Love checked in for Thompson, and it's Garland in for Dimes. That free throw good from Nance. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so here's Cleveland. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
And how about Kevin Love showing he can get above the rim when he wants to?
Now, here's McConnell. His last outing, he had 8 points. The Hawks, again, can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Nance. And Jones pulls it down.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
That free throw good from Reddish.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins comes in for Labissiere. And Trae Young subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's McGee, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
For Cleveland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
JaVale McGee. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Young outside. The pass to Hunter. Over Nance. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Sexton the pass to Love. Here's Nance. Rebounded by the Hawks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. Jones trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
For Atlanta, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
John Collins. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Nance. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 17. Okoro passes to Garland. Here's Love. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Feeds it to Collins. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
And the shot goes down. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Young outside. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Under 6.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And a wide-open look for Lamb. A three-pointer off the mark.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That sends Isaac Okoro to the free throw line. That one on Collins. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sexton against Lamb. On its way from Young for 2, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Sexton for 3. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him, and he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4. Here's Young. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Drummond. Kicks it to Sexton. 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Lamb, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. There's the triple. Young trying to break free. They grab their own miss. And finish off by Collins.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Okoro. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 11 points, 8 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense. Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Brooklyn. Jones, no luck. To the left wing. Back to Love. Over Hunter. Off the left rim and out. The Hawks trail by 20. Here's Lamb. Another shot, and it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton the pass to Garland. Here's Drummond, and Garland has it in the corner. And the three off target. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here's Young from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 26 points.
And staying with it, he drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Love. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 12 points for Kevin Love.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Sexton on the wing, fires from deep. Hunter grabs the miss. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleader.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Lamb, and then for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Dimes in for Colin Sexton. On the inbound, and Huerter gets it to go.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Huerter's a threat in that mid-range area.
Here's Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 17. Huerter passes to Reddish. Six on the shot clock. Knocked away. Now Cleveland moving it up. All going up court. Count it. And that's now 27 points for Dimes.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Collins dishes to Young. Pass to Huerter. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. So for the Hawks, Labissiere comes in for Collins. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Trae Young.
TJ McConnell.
Off the inbound. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 7 points.
Andre Drummond absorbs a ton of hits, has the strength to finish through contact.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Cleveland leading by 21. Here's Sullivan. Reddish grabs the rebound. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. That one good for 2.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Cleveland moving it around. Hands the 12-footer. And it's 29 points for Dimes.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Huerter passes to Okongwu. Back to Huerter. Puts up a 3. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Kevin Huerter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 31 points for Dimes.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's Huerter. They get it back.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Sullivan gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dimes got 34 points.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Pass to Huerter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And so it's Cleveland, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for Cleveland, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dimes has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. The Cavaliers leading by 22, and that one's good. Love's got 14.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins and finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Garland kicks to Love. Here's Sullivan. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Jones has it in the corner. Outside, Lamb. The pass to Hunter. Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
Garland, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 15.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks trail by 21. Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 38 points.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
That one goes in, and the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Dimes. He's got 34. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, here is Young, guarded closely. Jones in the post, working on Drummond. They get it again.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
To the inside, Love, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
We're seeing tonight there are so many ways for Love to score, and he can do it in bunches.
Passes it to Hunter. Over Thompson. Hunter no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That one goes. Count it.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lamb finds Young. Shoots over Garland. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Young's got 40 points. Pass to Love. Collins with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
A different look now for Cleveland. Okoro, he's checked in for Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Young. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Okoro passes to Sullivan. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Young comes over to help. Down low. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Collins. 8 points for him. They get it back. No good from Lamb.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Rebounded by Lamb.
And a funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Young outside. There's the pass to Collins. And here's Young. He has 40. Shoots over Okoro. Young, no good. The Cavaliers' shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
A new wrinkle to Thompson's game, being able to face up and attack off the bounce.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
You ain't heard about us, well, you need to go watch the news. Got the because they think I'm the one. I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter. I be rocking the show.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Labissiere's checked in for Damian Jones. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jeremy Lamb. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Hits it from three-point range.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Hawks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Young is double. Passes it to McConnell. Back to Young. Here's Labissiere. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Sullivan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
At the line, Sullivan. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now, here is Young. 43 points in the game. Young is double. Pass to Okongwu. Young with the ball. Clock at 6. Not going to go that time. Here's Sexton. Here's Nance. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Nance has got 5 now.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Well, Cleveland shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Young finds McConnell. Missed inside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And checking out the numbers for Sexton. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. Averaging 22 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in, and so he makes both from the line. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Reddish. looking to end the run, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Dimes, and he has 42. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Over to the wing. Here's Herter. The teardrop falls in. Herter's got 9.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Here's McConnell. Larry Nance making his last shot. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers.
JaVale McGee.
Atlanta with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Outside, Sexton. Now the pass to McGee. Here's Dimes. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Dimes got 45 points.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many 3s he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Here's Herter. He's got 9. Dishes it to Reddish. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Taurean Prince comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Dimes. Here's McConnell. 10 points for him. Herter passes to McConnell. Now here's Reddish. Guarded by Prince. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by McConnell.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Prince misses. The Hawks shooting around 48% so far in the third. 1:24 left here in the third quarter. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 11.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now, here's McConnell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Okongwu kicks to McConnell. Passes it to Herter. 4 on the clock. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He's got 12.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Labissiere brings the double team. Garland the pass to McGee. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Labissiere. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game, and it's good for 2.
And really, the agility that Labissiere possesses is outstanding. Exceptionally quick, even on the drive.
The shot's good from Nance.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
The Hawks shooting here about 46% for the game. Now McConnell. 10 points for him. And it goes down 2 points.
4-2.
With 1 on the clock. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's Cleveland, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. It seems. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland, Bell is out there with Taurean Prince. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Here's Snell. He kicks it to Reddish.
Creative with the ball. Reddish will only get better and better operating out of the pick and roll.
Here's Windler. McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's Reddish. Pass to Bembry. There's Labissiere. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And Labissiere is a tireless worker on the boards, hitting them relentlessly and coming away with additional opportunities for his team.
Pass to Windler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Collins checked in for Skal Labissiere. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Osman's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the pass to Snell. Passes to Reddish. And it's good, 2 points.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And Bell kicks to Osman over Reddish. And it's Osman missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Bembry. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. 2 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Snell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. McGee the pass to Windler. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Bembry. To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. 3-pointers. Snell. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Way to use your size, Tony Snell, shooting right over their head.
Here's Osman. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Reddish, and that one is good. Reddish has got 9 points here in the second half. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No good from Bell. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. No good from outside. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Osman kicks to Garland. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Bembry. Outside Collins. Top of the key, Reddish. Kicks it to Snell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Osman. Drops in the tray. Osman's got his first 3 points of the game.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Makes it off the glass. Osman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Bell passes to Garland. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Osman the pass to Bell. Back to Osman. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. The Hawks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Bembry the pass to Fernando. He kicks it to Snell. Collins against Bell. Here's Fernando. The second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Dimes, he's checked in for Garland. And he's good on the second. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Windler the pass to Bell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
Nice aggressive move by Jordan Bell. You've got to watch him. He has great quickness for a big man.
A free throw drops for Bell. And so Bell nails both of them.
Good defender, good rebounder, improving as a shooter. Bell gives you high energy, and he's only getting better since he's been in this league.
Basket good.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Pass to Snell. Now Collins. Clock at 4. Here's Reddish. Releases from the wing and drills it. Cleveland controlling the game. Here's Dimes. And there's the pass to Osman. And McGee kicks to Osman. No good with the triple.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Prince is checked in. And so Collins nails both of them.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots. Taurean Prince takes the hit, maintains focus. He's a tough individual.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Windler, the pass to Prince. Here's Osman. The three-pointer is right on target.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Throws it up high. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Bell passes to Windler. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Passes it to Reddish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Reddish. The Hawks making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Cleveland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And the dunk by Love.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Reddish. The Cavaliers pull it in. Dimes got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Okoro. Here's Drummond. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will come the other way. Now here's Labissiere. Reddish with the ball. Second shot opportunity, and Labissiere gets it to go.
And the control Labissiere has, even with the contact, he's remarkable at how he gets these shots to go.
Love the pass to Sullivan.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Sullivan. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Inside, here's Fernando.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Sullivan lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Dimes got 49 points in the game. The Hawks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The pass to Reddish. Goes up on the wing, and it's off the back rim, no good. Cleveland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dimes.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Cleveland controlling the game. Windler, the pass to Bell. Here's Prince. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Bembry. And no good. And it's Prince penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Reddish's shot is good. Here's Osman. Pass to Sullivan. He gets it in there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.